Please tell me this. What have the good people of Western New York done to deserve this existence? I mean, they deal with blizzards, 5 months without the sun, a hockey team that's lifeless and clueless. They go out there with their own Walmart shovels to help dig out the stadium from snow just so that their team can play playoff games. And they're rewarded with the most gut-wrenching, painful, kick to the solar plexus, root canal of all root canal playoff loss yet again. When will it end? Let these people live. There are two pains for Bills fans today. Two pains that are associated with another Buffalo collapse. Number one is the harshness of the way the Bills lose these playoff games. Whether it's 13 seconds, or the tantrum in Buffalo, or in this case, wide right 2. It's a punch to the stomach, it's a knee to the temple, it knocks you out woozy. Oh, God, how torturous are the eliminations. But then there's the second pain, and that's the one where you daze out into the horizon and wonder, but now what? Because for the Bills, you can't just, quote, run it back. The cap situation is too dire. There's too many bloated salaries on this roster. And the idea that the 2024 Bills could just be a version of the 2023 Bills isn't reality. So unfortunately, on top of the dental surgery that Bills Mafia just experienced with this playoff loss, now what? No man's land. The Bills front office has kept together this nucleus of veterans and added some others like Von Miller with the idea that, hey, if we keep putting a good roster around Josh Allen, at some point we will break through. And yet here we are, 5-6 years into this, and the breakthrough is yet to happen. No Super Bowl appearances, only one AFC Championship game, and a whole lot of divisional round exits. Josh Allen's obviously in his prime, but how much longer can you bank on that? This is the financial realities. Josh Allen's worth a $47 million cap hit next season. Stefon Diggs, he of the hands that couldn't catch the perfectly thrown bomb to him in the fourth quarter, is worth $28 million against the cap. He's 30 years old. Von Miller's 35. He had 0 sacks this season. He's worth $24 million against the cap next year. Perhaps the best safety tandem in football, Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde, both turned 33. Tre'Davious White has a $16 million cap hit, and he's coming off that Achilles tear. Matt Milano, coming off his own leg injury, is 30 years old, and Gabe Davis is an unrestricted free agent. This team is likely to look a lot different. And therein lies the rub here. Do you just run it back? You can't fire Sean McDermott, as frustrating as the McDermott era has been. And I've outlined how I thought the Bills earlier this season were suffering from the McDermott problem. Even after his idiotic 9/11 comments came out, the team seemed to rally around him, rally for him, play for him. They rattled off all those wins down the stretch. They beat some good teams doing it. They went on the road in the division in Week 18 to take the AFC East. They won their first playoff game and played the Chiefs tooth and nail. If Tyler Bass's kick is good, and the Bills find a way to win, if one of Allen's passes on that final series hits his target in the end zone, there's no way you're getting rid of McDermott. You seem to have found your play caller. Removing Ken Dorsey from that role and installing Joe Brady definitely made a big difference. But is this team, with fewer of the stars or the veterans that helped get this squad to where it was this year, with a lesser roster next year, do you still have Super Bowl hope? And if not, are you simply wasting a year of Josh Allen's prime? Again, this is that middle gray area, neutral zone infraction where NFL teams find themselves stuck. Not good enough to win a Super Bowl, but not bad enough to have patience to reboot. Let's circle back to Diggs for a moment here. I am so tired of the Diggs family trying to point the finger at everybody but themselves. Trevon Diggs, just please shut up. How many times did we have to see or hear or read the suggestions that he's going to find a new home? Hey man, fourth quarter, perfectly thrown strike from your quarterback. It hits you in the hands. It would have been 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line or so. A chance to punch into the end zone and grab the lead at home against the defending Super Bowl champs. In fact, if you come down with it and land on your feet, you might have a touchdown yourself. And it just... catch the ball. If you're a number one wide receiver and you want to bellyache about all the chances that you don't get, how about actually performing now when it matters most? Oh, how aggravating. To the Diggs brothers, please just stop complaining, griping, grousing. It's all so exhausting. What it comes down to is the 2024 Bills have to bring back Sean McDermott, have to bring back Joe Brady, have to hope they catch breaks health-wise instead of this year where they had a bunch of important players that went down to injury. And they need to crush this draft. You need 4 to 5 guys that contribute from this rookie class that help turn over the roster, make it cheaper, make it younger, and make plays. Without an infusion of new blood that actually can take the team to a different level, maybe from an attitude standpoint as well, it's more of the same in Western New York. I'm not sure what Bills fans have done in a past life to deserve this existence. It feels completely unfair, but the Bills, they're trapped in no man's land right now, and there's no easy way out of it. In the AFC, the Chiefs are the Chiefs, the Bengals are getting Joe Burrow back, and the Ravens with Lamar are going to be contender yet again. Can the Bills beat any of those teams when it matters most in the postseason? But you also don't want to strip it all down and punt away a year in the prime of Josh Allen. I don't envy Brandon Beane. This is an uncomfortable pair of Zubaz he's wearing. Click on this button right here to subscribe, and I want to hear from you. So the first 20 comments below, I'm responding to you. Let me know what you think about the Bills situation. I'm DA, Damon Amendolara. Thanks for watching, everybody.